What's up, everybody? Listen, I know it's been some time. What I started to figure out is that when I was doing the monthly market report, some of these reports are starting to look a little the same. So, what I think I'm going to do is do a quarterly report on Fayetteville. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you like it, give me a thumbs up or tell me in the comments. Even better. Share with your friends. Say, this guy, I don't know about this guy, but just let me know. That being said, I'm going to go over a year to date number, meaning January through June, and where are we at? So let's dive right into it. Now, I think you know what we like to do always at first, which is let's check out these homes. So they got rid of the most trafficked home, the one that was most popular, but we do have the most expensive in Fayetteville. Listen, West Coast, up north, eat your heart out. The most expensive listing we have in our MLS right now is $1.8 million. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? So I'm gonna click on it real quick, see if we can get some access to it. Always hit me up, proven by Ruben, EXP Realty. There's my phone number. But let's get into it. If you are an investor and you're looking for a property, check this one out. Single family, 1.8. As you can see, it looks like a triplex. No, 21 units. Wow. This is why you read the description, my friends. This is kind of like if you've ever seen the reaction videos of music or other things. This is what this is. It's a reaction video of the market. So I'm going to say in real time how I feel. That's how you can tell I'm authentic, right? 21 units with this one. Great investment opportunity. Blah 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 blah. Let me know. It is in Bonnie Doon. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, wow. Let's take a look on the inside. We kind of get an idea what the outside looks like, right? Oh, I like the land that goes with it. Oh, no way. All right, so no shots of the inside. Okay. Okay. Moving on, I guess. 21 unit, 1.8. I wish I would have surely loved to see the inside of that. But let's go to the least expensive. Here we are at $39,000, 39.5. Check this out. You could have your own shed. All right. I'm a quick clowning. Let's keep it going. So almost 40,000 investor special, great opportunity for land investment. Yeah, you got to knock it down. Property sold as is. The home was burned and has a lot of damage. Incredibly cash sale as is. Yeah, there you go. Cedar Creek Road. All right, check out the videos. There you go. Look at that roof. Look at that tire. Look, you didn't know it had wheels, did you? Oh, it's getting me. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It might actually, yeah, it stopped me. Okay. Well, there I am. So, by the way, guys, if you do list with us, this is what's gonna happen. Um, and the reason why we do that, I thought it was logged in. The reason why we do that is to capture potential buyers' information, so that way we could get your home sold. So that's a cool little benefit of something we do. Oops. I'll go ahead and stop that though. You don't have to look at that anymore. But yeah, so you got that you got the $40,000 home up to 1 point X, whatever that was, 1.3, I think. I could be wrong. I've already forgot. 1.3 plus $1 million home. Investor property, excuse me. But we are 4 minutes in, and I know that you came here for the real estate market report. So let's get into it. By the way, shout out to Prest, who is now online, used to be on Hay Street, sold me this t-shirt, Fayetteville. I love this t-shirt, and I wear it quite often. Click the description below if you do want some fine Fayetteville merch, though. I will say that. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and show you the stats that I already have up. Give me 1 second. All right, check this out. Check this out. Let's fix this so you can see a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna run through this. Oh, let me go. Sorry. So here we are, Fayetteville, single family, and you can, if you are, obviously watching this, you can look at June, month over month report, new listings. 2023, we had 416. In June of this year, we had 383 new listings. Out of the whole MLS, we're down 8%. But what I want to concentrate is on year to date because, like I said, I'm gonna start running a quarterly report. So interesting stuff. But I think you guys already get the concept of what this is. So year to date, we had this year to date of last year versus year to date this year, obviously. A little over 2,000 listings, and now we have 2,000, almost 2,200 listings year to date. We're up 4%. So we have more listings than we had this time last year in terms of year to date. Pending sales, we are down 2%. Okay, we've only looked at two stats, but we have more listings and pending sales are down. What is that telling you? That means our listings are sitting longer. We got to be a little bit more competitive if you're willing to list right now. Also, you know, which actually this next stat shows this. Check this out. Closed sales down 8 well, a little over 7%, 7.4%. So now we're not closing deals, or we're down. Let's just say we're down. We're down on pending, obviously, if we're down on closing, but we have more listings. So buyers aren't buying. They're not eating up the inventory right now in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They're just not. Now, there's plenty of factors, obviously, and everyone has their own things going on within their world. Uh, and we'll just point out a few things. One, interest rates are still quote unquote high for a lot of people, and it's difficult, right? What happened in 2020, 2021, and when this place blew up in terms of people putting their homes under contract, average sales price went higher. Let's look at this. Average sales price year to date and is right here. See, up 7%, right? So we went up 7% on listings from 2023 to 2024. Now, what would be interesting is to look at this versus 2020, way more than 7%. So what's happening is, we do have all this inventory sitting here. The average sales price is higher in our area. Interest rates are higher against those average sales prices. So as a buyer, you look at that and you're like, man, sure would like to get into a home, but might be a little bit too expensive. And including, things are a little bit more expensive at the grocery store, at the gas pump, and all this stuff starts to add up. Sellers are like, yo, I got this 2% interest rate on my loan. I'm gonna sell this to roll into a 7% on a higher priced home if they're looking in the same area of Fayetteville or surrounding areas. In their mind, life is different for everybody. There may be different circumstances, but in their mind, they might be saying, what's the point? I just reached out to one of my buddies today. We helped him buy a home, sell a home, buy a home. And I said, yo, congratulations on, I think it was 4 years, 4-year anniversary. We sold your home. And he was like, I wish we never did it, because he gets it. He gets it. And I think obviously we're seeing a big impact of that right now in our market, which has made it a little bit tight. So closed sales being down year to date, 7.4%. Days on market, check it out. We're up 35%. We're up 35% right here. Right here. On days on market. So the listings are sitting longer. Again, we don't have as many buyers eating up the inventory. So of course, median sales price up 10%. I round up, guys, if you can't tell. Average sales price, we're up 7%. We talked about that. And of course, now there's going to be more sellers negotiating lower prices. That could be one of the things that they bend on to get these homes sold, which is why you are seeing, let me change it back, which is why you're seeing it down 1%. Do you remember when I was doing the month-to-month thing? We were getting 100%, 101, 102% over asking. We're below it now, right? We're at 99% of asking. Is it close to 100? For sure. But you will start to see that number creep down, that being one of the things that sellers are bending on in order to get their home sold. Some may be holding the price, but doing cosmetic changes, repairs, replacing things. But it's still, once there's a lot of inventory, buyers that are entering the market have a lot more to choose from. So that is one of the concessions you're seeing sellers do. So let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your personal thoughts. We have an election coming up. Interest rates are higher. And I do this because the older group is like, this is not high. I used to be at 15, 16, 17% or higher. So they're like, this is low. This is low. And I get it. But a lot of us have been programmed to know that 2% is low. So 7% seems extreme, higher. So, but let me know your thoughts. We do have these things coming up. Fayetteville's still a strong market. We love to invest here, and if you click the link below, you will find some of our Airbnbs. But that's a report year to date. Do you think it'll change quarterly? Let me know. I will pop down to the new construction. New construction is interesting. Year to date, check it out. What? We've got more listings. Almost 46%. 290 new listings hit the market, as in for new construction, single family, single family. Pending sales, we're up 5%. So if you look at that, the difference, that's it's good. We're up 5% on selling these homes, but look how much we built. And we had to build that much. If y'all remember, man, we had to build that much because there were no homes. People were asking way over asking enough where we had to tell them this may never appraise. This may never appraise, and they had to sign things. But look what it did. So the builders were like, you know what, we need to get out there. We need to build more homes. They've done it. Yes, they're going pending, but man, they built enough to try to sustain that demand. And of course, some have carried over. Closed sales up 4%. Yep, eating up that inventory. Days on market down 50%, almost 47%. I apologize. Median sales price up 4%. So you're looking at more of the $375,000 range. And then the average sales price up 4%, of course, if the median sales price is up. And then you're seeing percent of list. So what they're getting. Wow, I'm kind of blanking out on how to say this. New construction lists their home at 350. They're gonna get 350. They're gonna get what they ask. It goes under contract for what they're asking. See, I could do it. At 100%, as you can see, year to date, still averaged at 100% year to date. Now, I mean, I kind of just touched on this by looking at this. They built the inventory to fulfill the demand. Some is left over, but they're still selling because they're new construction. People want new things. It's definitely good old America, right? Like it's a consumer world, and if they can get a new home, they will go for a new home. We don't, as investors. If you look at our last video, you'd have to go on my other channel for this, but where we bought a home and we fixed it up, but we like these homes that are dirty, gross, poop on the floor. This is a different conversation. I'm sorry, I'm going there, aren't I? But if you want to go check that out, I will leave a link in the description of what we're looking for. But people are looking for these things, and so the inventory is getting eaten up, just not at a high rate. But they're still these builders are still getting what they're asking for. So healthy market right there. Now let's move on to, if y'all remember, if y'all been following for a while, townhomes and condos are old trusty. They stayed at 100 or 100+% getting what they're asking. Right here, like 102, 101 102, let's just say, for the longest. And these were beating out new construction and single family for a bit. But for the last, let's say, quarter, it's been coming down. They're not getting what they used to. Matter of fact, it is even lower than the single family. And this used to be our prize pony, you would say, right there. But it's coming down 4% year to date. Average sales price is up 13%, which is great. I mean, if you look at a 6-month versus a 6-month of any investment, that's up 13% in a year. That's good. That's still good. So there you go. Even if you're not getting asking, still showed to be a decent investment. Days on market though, oh man, do they take the cake? So we are up more than double. See, it used to be 16, 34 now. So it's sitting on the market a lot longer, 113% days on market. But if you look at this, here's interesting month over month report. It's actually down almost 23%. So not staying on the market as long. But if you run an average of 6 months versus 6 months, first 6 months of 2023, first 6 months of 2024, days on market are still up 113%. So there you go. Closed sales up 3%. Pending sales up 21%. Okay. New listings up 36%. So definitely more listings. Let's go to a little bit granular now. Pending sales up 65%. Wow. Okay. So this inventory is getting eat up. Because if I go up here, we're up 5%. If we go a little bit further, we're down 2%. So these are still, I guess, in the buyer's eyes. But you know what? So this is my thesis on this, a very quick guesstimation on what's going on here. So if you look at a 7% against a 200, let's say 50 to $60,000 mortgage versus a 7% on a, let's call it 170 to $180,000 mortgage, it's a big difference, right? It could be the difference of $100,000 in terms of asking price. So you may see a lot more buyers moving to this option, which makes it more affordable, which is probably why you're seeing that number do pretty good, being up. But you know what? I mean, being up 21% on pending sales, up 3% on closed deals. So people are buying them. It is interesting. It's taken them a little bit longer to buy them. And what's probably happening here too, again, guesstimation, is that if they're not fine, oh, let me, sorry guys. Let me, if they're not finding the deals up here, sitting on the market 35% longer, 7 days longer, as you can see right here. So buyers may be running around, seeing what they could do with this stuff, and finally coming to a decision like, you know what, what's the point? Let's not move forward with this. Let's get this. And so this 16 to 34 days on market, these buyers may that end up being the townhome condo buyer may have started off as a single family as they were searching for a few months, or excuse me, yeah, for a few months, a few weeks longer, and then finally come down here. And this is probably why you're seeing this days on market longer, but it's still getting absorbed at this time. Interesting stuff. Cool little graph. But that's really it. That's the Let me know if you like this quarter report better. I guess let me end it like this with a summary. I truly believe I am not a financial advisor. I truly believe I'm not a financial advisor. I truly believe that real estate is one of the best investments. If you go back and you just look at, top earners, if you look at Billionaires Row, if you start to research why that was put into place in New York, you start to understand that real estate is like a bank account for some people, and if you could put your money and you could make it happen in a house, as you can see, you know, values rise in terms of equity, and equity could be that extra cash if needed. You almost become kind of your own bank. You have that cash of made up money. And the market decides that this is what these things are worth. And from where you bought it to where it's at now, how did that even get formed? It's because the market says that in that area, comparable to that house, is worth this much. And in time, especially here in Fayetteville, you've seen that happen. So I think at the end of the day, and this is why we invested into our last property. If you do go check out that video, it's 7 some odd percent, because we know in the long run, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Real estate wins. I'm not a financial, and I'm not telling you what to do at all with your money. But for us, and we're in the field doing it. We're not just saying it. Uh, we think real estate's still a good investment, especially near a military town. Um, it's worked out. So if you're thinking about buying, everyone's got their own situations. But I hope that some of these stats may have helped you. And if you're looking to sell, as you saw in the beginning, we have ways to capture buyers for our sellers. So let me know that as well. But let me know also if you want more of this quarterly report. It does give a more dramatic look versus a kind of a ticker symbol look of where the market's at and not seeing much increase or decrease. Quarterly, we could have kind of a better conversation. Let me know if you like this style better. I'm going to wrap it up. If there's anything I could do for you, please let me know. If you want some fine Fayetteville merch, click the link below. If you want to check out some of the business owners hit in and around Fayetteville, please let me know. Click the link below. But that's all I have, and I hope you have an amazing day. Let me know if there's anything myself or my team can do for you. Thank you so much. Adios.